So focused on what you gonna tell me? Indians, Southeast Asians, and Nigerians have just been exposed on X, formerly known as Twitter, for doing digital Black American face. Now I knew this was happening, right? But I didn't know that it was happening to this extent. Elon Musk just released a new feature on X, formerly known as Twitter, that exposes, that literally shows you who's actually behind a lot of these fake accounts.
If this new update from Elon Musk just goes to show that people in other countries believe that Black people are gullible and easily manipulated. Let's get into it. Don't mind me. Here I am sitting in my house in the United States talking about hip hop because I am a Black American. I'm just minding the culture that I came from. So Elon Musk pushed a new update on X, and during this update, it now allows you to see where a profile's location is located at. So it exposed a lot of different pages for not actually being located in America. For example, a lot of Kendrick Lamar's fan pages that have been going hard for Kendrick have been slandering Drake for the last couple years. These pages aren't even from people located in America. They present themselves as though they are Black people, Black Americans, but yet their profiles are listed in India, Europe, South Asia. I think I saw one that was in Russia. I mean, but these people are presenting themselves as though they are Black Americans. And then you have this lady who was exposed, and instead of just saying, yeah, that's true, or not saying anything at all, she decides to be like, I live in another country or something like that. If that were true, your profile picture wouldn't be of an avatar. Why not show your face? Show yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm just upset that, you all have allowed these pages to manipulate you, to tell you how you feel, to tell you what to believe. You're actually a Black American, and you're letting a guy from India tell you that Drake is not a Black American. You allow these pages to tell you that Drake doesn't have a connection with this culture. I'm baffled. I'm ashamed because I feel like I come from a people that no longer know how to think for themselves. I come from a people that are easily manipulated. That's embarrassing for me. As a Black American woman, that is embarrassing to me that my own people are so easily manipulated. So much so that people in other countries, Asian men in other countries, Russian men in other countries, Indian men in India, they know how easily manipulated my people are. So they know all I have to do is put a Black face avatar in the profile picture of this page, and then put Kendrick Lamar fan page or Kendrick Lamar stan, whatever the flavor of the month is, put that there, and all these Black people are gonna come flocking to my page, and I can convince them of whatever I want to convince them of. I can say anything and they will believe it. They are that gullible. That's embarrassing for me. For me, as a Black American, I am embarrassed by y'all's behavior the last 2 years, that you allowed these foreigners to manipulate you like this, and you didn't even pick up on it. Nobody thought to say, I wonder why that person's avatar never has their picture. Nobody thought to question that. You should be embarrassed. That's all I'm saying. You should be embarrassed. If you have followed any of these pages the last 2 years, if you've retweeted anything that they said, if you let them groom your minds into believing certain things about the culture that you came from, you should be embarrassed.
MAGA Twitter getting exposed has to be one of the most embarrassing things on the right I've seen in a while. All the accounts that boosted hateful patriotism, COVID lies, and toxic masculinity ended up being bot accounts from India, Nigeria, and Malaysia. The scariest part is these are accounts that were boosted by Elon, reshared by Trump, and were all most likely monetized through the X app itself. X, formerly Twitter, just rolled out a new transparency tool called About This Account, and it shows the country or region where an account is actually based. The moment it launched, users started digging, and what they found was wild. Some of the loudest, most influential political accounts branding themselves as a MAGA or American patriot or grassroots U.S. conservatives weren't even in the United States. People uncovered big accounts posting pro-Trump content from places like Morocco, Thailand, Chile, and Eastern Europe. And we're not talking like tiny accounts. A lot of them had hundreds of thousands of followers and massive engagement. My favorite of the bunch is Ian Miles Chong, a Malaysian who tweets from the United Arab Emirates as if he's a diehard MAGA. He's had some amazing tweets like this one. "This is a big reason I voted for Trump. Brother, you can't vote." Or, "I refuse to be governed by a Ugandan named Zoran Kwame Mamdani. Get out of my country," end quote. Bro, keep our country and our citizens out of your mouth. And when it was pointed out that he wasn't even American, he threw a tantrum, saying, "Believe it or not everyone wants to become a citizen of a dying republic." Like, bro, just stop. Here's another couple of gems like Charlie's Voice Rising out of Eastern Europe, or Ultra MAGA Trump 2028 coming out of Nigeria, or America First Zero from Bangladesh, or MAGA Scope from Nigeria. Experts warn that this is exactly what foreign influence researchers have been trying to prove for years, that overseas operators can impersonate U.S. political voices to stir up division, push propaganda, or even shape election season narratives without anyone knowing. Like maybe that they're eating the cats and the dogs. As soon as people started spotlighting suspicious accounts, X quietly removed some of the location data for other profiles, saying it wasn't fully accurate, which only raised more questions. Like, how long did Elon know this was going on his platform? Or was this revenge for Trump eliminating Doge? Did he want to expose MAGA for the grift that they are? Did any of this get discussed while Trump and Elon were on the campaign trail? And the biggest question, who is paying for all of this? As someone who makes political content, this is awesome because now I know when I have a post that has negative comments about my political opinion, it's probably coming from someone who's desperate, who's trying to monetize slop content from a third world computer. It also makes me so happy to know MAGA Twitter getting...
I was gonna say bot, but are they actually bot if it's real people running this shit? Now, I've shown you all an article of the YT, the clear folk doing digital blackface. But the fact that these other people of color and other black people with different ethnic backgrounds is doing this is diabolical. And then when we get up here and talk about how everybody's obsessed with us, y'all love to say, y'all are xenophobic. Black Americans think that they're the center of the world. You Black Americans think that everybody is jealous of you. Nobody wants to be a Black American. Nobody likes you. You're uneducated. All y'all do is just act like we don't know what the hell we're talking about. We don't bother y'all. Y'all literally sitting up here intentionally trying to cause discord, intentionally making content so that we could go back and forth with each other. And I'm sure I've probably been arguing with one of these little bot farms, one of these little troll farms from Nigeria or from India too. And the Caucasian, the clear folks from the caves too. This is outrageous. Like, are we really that lit? We lit like a fucking Christmas tree. Super lit. There's no way on planet Earth. Why is everybody so focused on what we got going on? And y'all mean to tell us we ain't the chosen people? Y'all sit up here and try to say we're not special. Yet everybody and their mother is coming against us. Everybody is scapegoating us. Everybody is cosplaying us, copying us, calling it Gen Z slang. And we think we're the main character? No, y'all made us the main character by always censoring us and focusing on what we got going on instead of worrying about what the hell is going on in y'all's countries and in y'all's own communities. Not only is this dangerous, it is extremely problematic because y'all sitting up here creating these narratives, creating these trick bags, and pushing negative stereotypes and pushing negative propaganda. And it's like, damn, we really see what's going on. Like, before we didn't really know, we couldn't really pick up on it, but I'm so glad that this is literally the year of exposure, and I'm so happy to be alive. What a time to be alive. Like, we literally get to see everything get exposed. We get to see what's really behind the mask. It's like we follow the yellow brick road, and now we got to the land of Oz, and we get to see that the wizard ain't shit but a fucking Nigerian or a fucking Indian pretending to be the fucking great, all-knowing, all-seeing, great, all-powerful Oz. What y'all think about this? Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Child, we the shit. Can't nobody tell. I'm convinced. Even those of us who really, is not rich and fucking famous, they treat us like celebrities. Like an everyday black American person is treated like a fucking celebrity. Who's going out their way to do digital black American face? Like, you gotta be a lame-o. Your real life gotta be whack as fuck. I don't even have a fake burner account. But to do that and to pretend to be another race or another ethnicity, it's a sickness. We the shit.